Oh. My microphone is installed. Yes, we're good. Okay, but hello. How are we doing? I'm melting out here, guys. I don't know. I feel like everywhere it's a heat wave. Everybody I've talked to is like, it's hot here. I'm not sure if that's just global or like just the people I know. But I am definitely dying out here. Where's our boy dying away? That's how I feel right now. Alright, we've got feedback. If anybody's in here that hasn't submitted again instead of yesterday, please make sure you've resubmitted today, because the form deletes stuff automatically so that I don't have to clear it every week. Just stupid when I schedule stuff. Alright, that's the wrong tab. Cool, let's get into it. First one, Walkus remix. Let's get it. Cigarette. I'm not sure if we heard this one or not. I don't think so. Submitted. Let's go. Solid. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Pan on the master, big yes. Oh, I love the vocal coming in here. Shut the fuck up. Green Dragon wants the smoke. Back up in 360 if you fuck with this shit. Nah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good, dog. The thing is, I have fucking clothes. It's just like, it's too fucking hot. It's literally boiling. It's 36 degrees in my room. I am dying in here. My shit is cooked. People do not believe in air conditioning in this country. And this is, by the way, me literally having just come out of the shower, just being like, huh. And then I'm immediately like cooked again. Celsius, It's like 100 plus. Discontent, my American brother. All right. Honestly, I love this. Like everything about this feels perfect, especially for a remix. Like it's very catchy actually. Like this whole drum thing, I can like hear it immediately afterwards. Like after the first listen, I already kind of have this like buzzing in my head. I would say maybe the overall mix though feels a bit dense in like this lower mids area, and I'm not sure if it's just me though. Like I'm not sure if it's too much sub. My worry is that it depends where you want this to get played. If this is ever supposed to be played in clubs, my fear is that this will like not blow out speakers, but it'll just be unplayable because the sub will be too loud and you'll just have as the speakers overload. And the DJ's just gonna be frantically turning down the bass, being like, bro, it's way too much. And just won't play it again. Bomboclat! Yo, what's up, Kinetic? Back again. So I would just check against other techno house stuff and see how your like low end levels are, and experiment with just removing a little bit of that like low end energy. That's again if you want this to be like a clubby type of thing. If you just expect this to be played streaming, then it's fine. But yeah, surprisingly you want a little less sub because they have such big subwoofers in clubs anyway. You kind of appreciate sometimes as a listener when it's not completely making your skull vibrate. The other small thing is here you have this panning on the master, which I super fuck with. Have it start on the left this time. Like just invert the automation so that it's panning all the way left, because I think it's just a cute thing of being like, hey, it's a little different this time. Or like, you know, you're paying attention. But otherwise, I mean, it's kind of perfect. Maybe the break could be here, like also a little less dense, because it feels like a lot of energy. Like this is good. But it still feels just like a lot of low end, and not like insanely a lot, just a little too prominent. So I would maybe just take it back, like shelf it by like, you know, from 400 hertz downwards, like -2 dB or something, and that'll probably be enough to just tap it mix wise in what I think would be ideal. You have to decide what that is for you. If you like it nice and full, then send it like that. Otherwise, exceptional. Kelly BID. I finally made an emotional D&B idea that I'm happy with. Oh, so we'll finish this one. Any feedback would be spectacular. Alrighty. Nice cover. Let's go. Good point. Hydration reminder. Thank you, Dirty Octopus. No, I don't see. Hell yeah, super love this. I had the feeling that I was supposed to do something and now I don't remember what it was. Anyway. Oh, there's new submissions. I got a dragon. Yeah. Anyway, intro. Cool. Definitely needs like vocal presence of some kind, because it's kind of too atmospheric for 15 seconds long. But this is cool. This is good. I overall like the drum selection. The basses are super intense and upfront. I think it's just the make those way louder, because to me that's like the emotional. Those are your notes. These that's super great. Make those insanely louder. Like you can even make them more like metally and resonancy if you want, but definitely it just needs to be more present in the mix, because that's like your counter melody. And even though it's a counter melody, which sort of to me like it insinuates that it's like a secondary thing, it's actually really important that that be present enough, because it's kind of like being on a seesaw is the way I see melodies and counter melodies, which is like you go from one and then you actually need to spend some amount of time with the counter melody or counter melodies before you can jump back onto the main melody, and for it to be exciting again, for you to have that travel time. And here it's just because it's so kind of far back in the mix, you don't really get that seesawing effect. I also wonder if here in this fill you could have something that's not the bass, like a fuzzier chord element. Like even if it's like a saw chord or something, come in here to like switch up the texture a bit, because right now it's a bit samey, and sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's exactly what you want. And I think for D&B like this, it's definitely really great. But especially for fills, when you do these turnarounds, it's really nice to have the and then instead of you have this whoa, you could do a like do some crazy tremolo thing as well, boom boom, and then go right back into your like main basses. Turn on the funky lights. That's what I think. Otherwise, yeah, develop the breaks more and immediately go ahead and double this arrangement if you're gonna finish it. In case you forget, I promise it'll help. All right. Are we serious, bro? All right, we got Orexo coming in with a progressive house, presumably.
With every inch of what I have, it's too late to carry.
No way, bro. Somebody named Hans Zimmer just submitted.
When the weight is drowning me down, you're there for me, reaching to the night sky, and never ends here. With you,
yeah, Dirty Octopus, you're in there. Martin Garrix. I'm not sure this is the right vowel though for this. It's kind of too versus which is kind of more open sounding. Oh, whatever.
No longer I am alone, alone. Nothing stands in our way tonight. Young and free, we run to the way we are. We up high.
That's a nice note, though. Yeah, it's fine if you submit a YouTube link, Dirty Octopus. We'll forgive you.
And I. Oh, floating with you, it seems more than a dream. Here we are tonight, we see the light.
Top 10 Minecraft mobs in real life. It does have that vibe to it, which is a good thing. Okay, this vocal is getting a little silly, I gotta admit. Alright. So I'm gonna figure that one of you two did the vocal, or you got one of your buddies to say shit into the mic. Overall, the vocal is actually going in the right direction. There's definitely spots in here that are really like even here this part. It's like I see the vision of where you're going. The melodies are fine for the vocal for the most part. I think the biggest thing is like one. And I'm not like a vocal coach or like a vocal expert. I'm just learning myself, right? One is like it, but as a listener, I can just hear it's super nasally, so it's like like you're trying to go for the chest voice, but it's ending up in your nose, like versus So definitely want to work on like where the placement is, and also for this it's like again too nasally, and it's also becoming more of an versus an So I would definitely try this again, because the vibe is right here. You want to go for these ahs and stuff, but try an instead of an or an because an or an is going to be more open and fit the vibe better than an You kind of want to do an ooh as well for something that's like more closed off, more melancholy. But yeah, for this vibe, you really want those big open vowels. But I think if you can work on the nasaliness and try for something that's a little more or less nasally, then you'll actually be in a solid place with this vocal. I think also mix wise sounds like you have a fairly like a deeper voice naturally, because here we have this yeah. And you might just want to add a bit of top end then to help make this shine through. Production-wise, more or less all the right stuff is there. I think overall your mix needs more saturation. So I think each of the individual elements could probably do with a bit more tasteful, sort of subtle, but very useful saturation to just help make them fuller. Because right now it feels like all of the elements are a little dull. They're a little...
You're there for me.
They could all just use a little bit of extra of filling up, and like that will help the whole mix feel, one, more compressed, because saturation will introduce some amount of reduction of the dynamic range, so everything is going to feel a little more glued, and everything is going to be a little more actually punchy and cutting through everything else. Peak musical era, yes sir. All right, hopefully that's helpful. I don't think there's anything else I noticed other than like this. I feel like if you're gonna do this, you need to switch back to the 4 on the floor at some point, because it just belongs in progressive house. It's progressive house. Like, because you could have progressive other stuff, but like, if you're gonna go already with the first drop being progressive house, you kind of want to at least to bring it back for the last eight to six, at least the last 16 bars for sure, for not like 32. All right, next up, Dirty Octopus sent us a video, but it's glowing, so it's fine. Okay, taste of a dismantled soul. Wait, I gotta turn it up. Whoa. Wow, this is super cool. Honestly, this would make great like video game boss fight music. This has that vibe in the sense that like the progression is constantly moving, but there's like elements in it that are like consistent and energetic to maintain the tension. Ew, is that Ableton? Oh, he's been exposed as an Ableton user. Shame, shame. Why do we need to see this? Bro, I'm getting exposed now as well. But, what was I even saying? Otherwise, everything's good, I think. Like it's kind of hard to say because there's a lot of stuff that's missing that I would normally, hone in on further. Because, like, for the most part, this idea is cool. But it's hard to contextualize it because it's just one sonic idea. You don't have like a break and other elements of like arrangement here to look at. You don't have like a break or a bridge or transitions between them, build-ups and stuff that I can get a firmer understanding of like what the mix is supposed to even sound like. Because like the mix is fine. Like I definitely think the chords, for example, could be more full and whatever, but at least the ARP is coming through all the time, which is really good. And especially once we get to the second half, it's like just, yeah. Very satisfying. Like I definitely think that the top end could be a little more, maybe punishing is not the right word, but like it could be a little more in there, especially for the kind of sounds we have. We could have a little more clarity. Maybe I'm also just deaf. How's the visual looking? Excellent. This is great. Yeah, I love this glowy type of stuff. Big fan of making things glow and vibrant. Face to face. Hans Clare is back, guys. Let's go. Okay, I feel like the vocal could be a little brighter. I mean, first of all, just like this is excellent, but it always is. The thing is with the vocal being bandpassed like this, it's very much fighting with the chordy things for space, this bubbly chord stuff, which is fine, but like when it's fighting with the chords and the drums because it's all clumped into the mids, it feels a little rough. I feel like especially in mono, this will be starting to get like lost. So I feel like that the high end could come up a little bit, but overall, like it's really a solid idea. The bass could also maybe be taken back a little bit, but again, depends what kind of balance you want. For me, it's just like the bass is like very, very present. I'm still quite sick right now, so I kind of need to get some sleep. Alrighty, Dirty Octopus, have a good night, mate. Good recovery. We'll meet face to face one day. Surely. Surely we will. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot to say. This is kind of cool. It's just like kind of cool being in the sense of like everything about this is hits, and I don't have like standout stuff that I'm like this needs to change. Maybe some like panning ear candy could be really nice to help spice this up, because you do have this chord thing going the whole way through, but it's just a matter of more production, not necessarily feedback on what's here. It's just like thinking about what's gonna come next. Also, like the arrangement could be completed, honestly, unless your idea is to have like it only be a minute long. But I don't know, this gives me the impression of a track that needs to have that has a space easily for 2 or 3 choruses. So I would already block out your arrangement somewhat, and figure out how you're going from chorus to chorus, because this you could totally do like a bridge into a pre-chorus and then a chorus if you wanted to right here, and then even do a double chorus with like cool extra production. Really just depends what you want from your vibes. What do you like? Because even this intro is really, really fine on its own. Alright, Voices Remix 2. Is that a bug? ISO XO. Oh, okay, that's unfair. Festival trap vibes.
Tragedy, I'm just a cheap amalgamation of machinery, a broken soul without a meaning, but I just keep believing there's a reason. If I wasn't made to be just a machine, then could it be that there is more to me? Now you can see there's no gimmick.
this vocal working over this vibe is wild. Whoa. This with the chanting is crazy, actually. Kind of reminds me of the epic musical stuff, especially at the end here. Has this theatrical vibe to it that I honestly really appreciate. But like, this is hard. Like, it's good. I feel like the mix could be dialed in, although I'm not sure how. It's just, I feel the delta between an ISO or ISO knock track and like this, where I'm like, something is happening here that I'm missing here. And I'm not sure if it's a production thing where there's just elements that aren't present in here that you would normally get in an ISO production, or if it's just the mix is not quite dialed in the same way that they've got theirs dialed in. I feel like maybe some background vocals, some like that type of thing is definitely missing. But like you've definitely got a lot of the fanfare already down. Maybe the fanfare just needs to be louder. I'm assuming you've already referenced this to death, so I might just be wasting my thoughts here. Focusing on it, called it. Yeah, second drop is peak as fuck. I thought you knew, Green Dragon. I didn't realize you were just guessing. I feel like this this bell thingy could definitely be louder and fuller. Like, honestly, distort it more, because it's not quite living up to the... Like, it's cool. It just needs to be more actually volumetrically powerful. It just needs to be have more energy to it, and then it'll be perfect. Vibe wise, that's good though. So yeah, I think just distort that. Even the chants, I think you can actually just distort, like do parallel saturation. So just a solid, subtle to medium amount of saturation, and then just dial in with the mix knob. So like dry, wet. You know, I'm imagining something like 30%. Mix on a decent saturation will probably be enough to give it that crunch. Then it'll also let you master it louder. Yeah, I feel like so much of modern day dance music stuff when it comes to mixing is just about how to retain the perception of dynamics while actually getting rid of dynamics, so that when you get to the mastering stage, you just add like 10 dB or 8 dB of gain and it's good. It's obviously relative to how much headroom you leave, but the more compressed it is in the mixing stage in like a pleasant way and in a dialed in way, the better your mastering results end up being. There's a reason why everybody says that like mastering doesn't do anything, in the sense that like mastering is kind of pointless, because the master is always limited by the quality of the mix, and you're always making some kind of compromise every time that you try to just squeeze everything together in a limiter and just be like, oh, it's gonna be fine. Even if you use stuff like clippers, it's always gonna be like, me. You're losing a bunch of information that you could have controlled much better in the mix. That being said, like, this mix is fine. You could probably make it less energetic in the breaks though. Like this is a lot of low end for the breaks. Here it's fine, but I don't know, maybe it's hype. But even here on the build up, it's like it's a lot of energy you're retaining, which then kind of makes the impact of, it makes it a little bit less. But maybe I'm old and crusty and nobody likes me. All right, Vibes by Green Dragon. Now, we definitely like this. Yeah, this is definitely Vibes. Da, 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 da. Okay, very cool. I like this. I very much like this vibe. This is so pretty. Da, 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 da. Although I'm not sure. I honestly think I prefer this too. It's so lush, and I really like that vibe. But even this is like so bouncy already. But when it comes to here, this is still good. I just find the lead is a little... It's in this weird place where it's like quite digitally sounding, but I don't know. I would honestly love to hear an acoustic... Something acoustic layered in with the lead to give it that extra depth. Because the issue for me is that the lead feels thin overall and shallow. It's kind of like... It doesn't have that maturity in the sound. And sometimes it's not what you want. Sometimes you want something that's immature, shallow, and kind of abrasive and like in your face. In this case, it feels like the whole vibe is so much more organic that you really would benefit from layering something acoustic or just generally more organic. Like if you didn't want to go for an acoustic lead, you could try an emulation of an 80s or 90s synth, like, yeah, okay, Juno, Arturia, whatever you want, and see if you can find sounds that blend well into what's already going on here. And it probably only needs like 1 or 2 layers before it's like... It's got that extra seasoning that it needs to fill up the mix. And like also here the sound on the sound of the high end on this, in my opinion, is just kind of will make it very difficult to mix in general, because you'll be taking down high end and then the sound isn't as exciting, so you let in more high end again, or you boost something else, and then the mix just starts to become a huge issue. I think also if you have something acoustic, I would leave it more in the middle, because right now the lead is very much wide in the same type of width as the chords, and you just have space straight down the middle for the lead. Does anyone know what Track Spacer does? Yeah, Track Spacer basically does live EQing, where it reads, you tell it what signal it's supposed to sidechain. Imagine sidechaining, but with an EQ instead of a thing. If you've ever used Soothe before, it's doing the same thing as sidechaining with Soothe. But basically, it like gets a signal of, let's say, a bass, and then let's say you've put it on your chords, and you send it the signal of the bass, and then it says, oh, the bass is strong in 200 hertz and 250 and 150 or 100, and then it makes cuts based on how powerful or how intensely you've set it into the chords. The idea being that it makes space for whatever other track that you feel needs to come through the mix without you having to go through and manually EQ it. And theoretically, when that sound is not playing, it's letting the full thing of the sound come through. And I think it works fine, but I also think it's not a replacement for regular EQing. I think if two main elements are clashing, you should just EQ them instead of always track spacering them, because it's always a compromise. It's always a little less good and somewhat unnatural, and it's okay to have space sometimes. We don't always need to like fill it up, although I'm the king of like trying to stuff every frequency as fully as I can all the time. Oh, yep, that's the main idea. Hopefully that explanation made sense. Jung. Alright, what's up, Hans Claire? Let's get it again. Amaze. Yep. Disconnect hits us again with a banger. Although honestly, I feel like for me, like I'm more so just fascinated by the concept of doing this over these drums. Because this has like such like a lo-fi drum setup, and then you have like this warbling crazy sound going over it. I like it overall. It feels like it's maybe a bit samey across the whole thing. Like it might be nice to have some counters to it, but I like the vocal chop as well. Are we trying stuff? Yeah, I think it's working. It's definitely going in like a cool direction. So I would keep trying. I think maybe this is not like the banger, but the vibe is certainly cool. I think if you want to go for these lo-fi drums as well, I would consider just like sucking out a little bit of these low mids. Like make it a little bit thinner, and then your bass has a bit more space to it as well. Although I think even the bass could be a little more subtle. And then it's got like a more spaced out vibe instead of being so But that does depend what you want to, what kind of vibe you want to get across with that. Because I'm still stuck on the drums, and the drums having such a laid back, chilling out vibe to them that I feel like it would be really cool to just have like a laid back, chilling out style of track with this sound. Just needs to be a little less, not quite so intense. But again, depends what you want out of it. Oh my god, it's so hot I can barely think. Okay, supposedly we're going to do a sample flip now. How are we feeling, chat? Sample flip? Because I can try. I might just like not make a particularly good sample flip because my brain is cooking. So down, Okay, we want to do a wheel type thing. Give me 2 seconds to yeah, let's see. If I do this, aha, I disappeared. That's because I'm gonna go. Where am I going? Actually, I don't know what I was gonna do. I forgot. I forgot. I don't know if we have enough people. That's true. That's true. We kind of don't. If it's just the three of us, we could do like a really short one. The question as well is like, what are we gonna sample flip? Because I was doing some stuff earlier, just on my own. But let me see. Is there anything in here that's like? I love this one. This is something I made today. I was just like, I was so happy with how this turned out. And I don't even think I'm all the way done with it. I think there's still a couple of things I want to do, but everything else in here is kind of not really sample flippable. Even this, nah. Collab? I mean, we could try to do a collab. 1 hour long collab. Just get some random shit from Spice. A looper, man. Actually, at some point I had an Instagram thing with samples that we could probably search through and find something to flip. Which maybe is like a little cringe, but like, hey, whatever. Yeah, I was about to say, am I like leaking all my friends' fucking shit? No, I'm not. Cool. Where is my samples? Here we go. The question is, do we want to do something goofy or like this is not goofy. This is like pretty. And like this would be like audio combat. No, we could go serious. Yeah. I love this. This is so cool. What is it? Flawed mangoes. Yeah, what else do we got in here? What the fuck is this? This is also fine. This is all like classical stuff that I considered. We got all the RJ Passin stuff. I really like this one. We down to flip this? Flawed what? Those who know. Flawed question mark. I like how offended you are as though mangoes couldn't be flawed. Alright. Instagram audio downloader. Let's get many viruses today. Why was it this easy? What the fuck? Normally it's like you have to jump through. Now finding a BPM or this for this is going to be giga difficult. The other thing we could do is like, do I have like anything cool on my Patreon that we could flip? No, because I stopped doing it weeks ago because my fucking life was just too difficult to keep up with it. Let's see, is there anything in here that I've wanted to flip? Kind of. I kind of wanted to flip this for a while. And I tried the other day and I just didn't get anything I liked. What are we feeling, gang? I'm down for whatever. All right, let's try. FL Studio is already crashing. You gotta love it. This is the most typical FL Studio thing that could ever happen. Oh my god, this is the wrong file. Let me put this in general. No, these are. And then how are we dividing this up? What's the game plan here? Do we want to do like somebody does a break? I've never met a sound I couldn't ruin. Wow, you guys are confident. It's like, I got this. Fucking. What I wanted was actually this. So it looks right. It's time to cook. All right. The FL Studio open. Already, I just immediately just wanna fucking. I like the idea of doing this to start it off. And then having the actual thing play. And then let's see. In terms of BPM, what does this even remotely look like? Maybe like one. We could honestly try doing a house beat under this. What the fuck? Wait. Right, if I just grab like this drums. Whatever, just something. Sounds like ass. Oh, that's why. I'm stupid. Yeah, I wanted to start it from here. Guys, my brain doesn't work that well. It really doesn't. Or we could do an aim and break. We could totally flip this into something jungle. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat. Haven't we? I don't know. I can work with what I have. Now this shit's fire. What are you on? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, let's try doing 160 BPM. Aim and break. Fucking. I want to do something like this though, which is a little more bright, you know. Nah. I mean, maybe this just needs to be louder, but I feel like now I'm just producing on stream. I'm not actually collabing with you guys. Bro, make it lushy or something, but I don't know about drop. Yeah, I will definitely do something lushy. If you all want to do a drop, I'm more than happy to do the breaks, because I can actually do something with. What about this? The only issue with these is like it's just too busy. There's okay. I think the first thing we need to do is like yeah. It's fine. What's today? 29th? Yeah. Sample flop with the boys, bet. I think also this will need to get redone, but I will figure it out later. Wait, why does it sound so fucking good? I just want to try something. Is it alt? How do I reverse this? I don't think it'll... no, it does matter. Edit, tools, revert, alt left. The fuck is alt left? What does that even mean? Alright, whatever. Blur, amount, yes, mix, yes. And then... we do this. Oh, I see. We need to stretch this to be the same length. Maybe this is too much blurring. Okay, if we do... and we blur... What the fuck? You can do some wild shit. Sure. Now if we try doing this, reverse that bad boy, make it longer. And in fact, here we could just leave it the same. 10-minute key. That's in this. No idea, to be honest. I will try. I see like a G, a C sharp, an E. I mean, I could just try throwing this into like key finder, but there's no listing with what the key is. It's just, it says E, like E major, which I can quickly try and see if that's actually accurate. That sounds about right. Yeah, everything here sounds fine. Yeah, let's go with E major then. And then I want to see if I can stretch this to be a gazillion miles long, but... Okay, let me, Hey, what the fuck? Give me that sample pack. Which sample pack are you talking about? The aim and break one? I literally downloaded this off the internet somewhere. Or bad, I was like not reading chat for a billion years. Aim and break, yes. Sure, I mean, I can send it to you. Send me a DM to send it to you, because doing it right now is kind of a pain. But happily, because then I have to send it through a fucking WeTransfer and stuff. That's a big boy. We're working this hour on it. Yeah, I mean, I thought we would. Ideally, I think we finish in like 15 minutes. We make something and just see where we end up at like 8. So in like 45 minutes, see where we end up. And I would say if you wanna do a drop, that would be cool. And then Discontent, I don't know where he's doing. I'm just doing my own thing, but Discontent is just doing something, and I'm also gonna do something. I'm just gonna try to make a break because I really want to right now. Let's make something pretty. If you got questions, like, pop in. Man, what the fuck? Sure. Or you can also make a break. Like, we can do whatever we want. I'm just being a greedy bastard. Oh, why does it sound so ugly at the end? Oh, it's like missing one note. Dada, it's supposed to. This is annoying. I have to like pitch it down. Bruh. I wonder if I can just do some goofy stuff like this. This is still not the right thing. Do I have any other loops that I can apply for this? Let's look up if I have anything at like 160. I have no idea what the fuck these are, but this is... Wait, this is super cool. Send me DM when done, I'm on mute stream, bet. But I think even it might be better to just start throwing this in granular. Fuck everything else. Let's just make it granular if it's not going to behave. Which like most acoustic stuff never does. It's always annoyingly complicated. What do I want here? Probably this. And then let's just... For now, let's just grab this. Bump, bump, bump. Turn that up. Good start. Alright, let's copy this. Let's make a thingy. Yeah, this is already better. Oh, I love voices are. And we need the length to get automated here. So that we can have this go up here. Kind of like this already, but I want to see if there's other. Like this one. let's get the grain number going. And then after this is done, I can actually start working on all the other stuff. What that other stuff is, don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We can just make this double curve. And I can actually aggressively. Yeah. Control-Alt-G, you can also just really quickly in FL bring thingies together. It's really helpful. Automation clips. The thing which I am doing. And to match this as well, we can do harp granular, and then pop this into a convolution, and then actually also use the same blurring technique. We just blur white and just add. Do this. All right, we have a thing now. All right, let's say 30 seconds we'd let go by. We need some kind of something here. I'm gonna remove the things here. We got 30 minutes. Okay. No, I think it's like what, 4? Oh, that's actually perfect. No, I kind of want it on the kick. Let's try this now. Also 4. Let's make this original length again. Just plop this. I just don't like. This is vibey as hell, actually. What the fuck? Was not expecting to make something like this today. Just stuffing in samples. So what, 7? Does this work 7? Actually, I wonder if this whole take just... Ooh, yeah, for sure. W stream, what's up, my boy? If you go on my Discord, there's we found the sample on Instagram because I don't know, we could. Did I just realized, have I not been... Oh, okay, never mind. For a second, I thought I wasn't streaming FL. I was like, bruh. My brain. Anyway, yeah, cool sample. Not fun to work with. So... ends up being some, like... Now, where is this going? I don't fucking know. But I have to say I'm vibing with it. Since you guys already started, I'm assuming it's timed or something. I mean, it's not really timed. It's just like... spur of the moment. Fuck it. I appreciate you coming by and saying hi, though. By the way, I've been listening to that link you sent me the other day, like, many times. I'm sure you'll see it on your SoundCloud. It's just 15 times of me just playing it. Is it also hot where you live? Because, like, I'm boiling out here. Like, I'm fucking dying. But hey, at least it's heat for the cooking, you know? Let's see. I like this type of stuff, always. Okay, let's put this up here. Let's just grab this. This almost works timing wise. I wonder if I could just... kind of liked it better before. Just give it a really short reverb. Yep. This is fine. I'm surprised at the timings of these Foley's always... I think it sounds better here. Dude, that's clean. Yeah, bro, I can't believe it's so hot everywhere. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Alright. Me trying to figure out how little work I can do. Well, on the plus side, although I've stopped making the free packs weekly, there's still 20 weeks worth of samples. I think it's something like 250 samples, probably. Actually, you can just find out how many samples it is, because it's an insane amount of samples. It's like, it's 350 files. Some of those are MIDI, but like, it's like easily 300 plus samples. That's crazy. I didn't even realize there's that many. Bro, are you shirtless? I literally can't exist. It's 36 degrees in my room. I'm dying. I'm fucking dying, bro. I'm melting out here. That's like actually unhinged. Like I have clothes, not wearing them. Not today, bro. Can't do that shit. Streaming or not, it's fine. Just have to sell my body. See, how many Foley do I have? It's honestly a good amount of Foley. The fact that this sounds like a reload is so cool to me. I actually like, so this is like a monster can that I like ripped apart and then like squeezed around. I actually bled making these Foleys. So worth it though. I really need to do more of these. These Foleys are so gas. Then again, I did make an entire sample pack full of these. Let's see. Wow, these ones are so good. I want to do this, but has a cool little like reverse. And then let's make it shorter. Actually, make it longer. Yeah, make this like super small. Not sure I like it on this side. Yeah, if I make this not like a zillion years long. It. Oh, this is nice though. Yeah, I want that low tone. The fuck? Where is the sounds? Here we go. Oh yeah, that's what we wanted. make sure that timing works. Fill up all of these transition bits. How's it going? Health check? Okay, to be fair, I don't know what I'm doing when we ending this. 10 minutes. How about that? 10 minutes. I'm kind of just having fun adding stuff. I honestly really like what I came up with. Kind of has like a lo-fi vibe to it, which I wasn't expecting to end up with that, but I dig it. I think it's just the drums really give it. Sound though, doesn't really work. Like this, I don't know, I'm dead ass fucking with this. Money jangling. Pretty sure I only need to drop this. Man, my brain doesn't My brain doesn't know how to unvisualize. Mm-hmm. Ah. A 5? Is it 5 down? Could probably also honestly go up one. Yeah, if I do this, I'll maybe shorten it a bit. Do a little bit of... Tighten up the caboose. Pop this into the long reverb. Actually, I want to grab... I actually really like the sound. I love this sound. I just never find a great place to use it. It's kind of... That might actually be it though, holy. I want to make it a bit longer so that this tail end doesn't... Hello? Will you let me... Why can't I make it longer? Bruh. I can make it shorter, but not longer. How does that make any sense? Oh, that's why I'm in the slide tool. And in fact, I just want this mega reverbed out all the way. That sounds great to me. I do have to go. Lol, I'm drained. I didn't do a lot. You look drained too. I am indeed perma-drained. But I'm quite enjoying this. I'm just genuinely a slow producer. My brain doesn't work well. You wanna send me what you made though? If you bounced it, then I can take a look at it. If not, no worries. And I'll send you the aim and break stuff. Did Discontent make something? And just ping at him. I mean, y'all can see what I made. I'm not gonna bother bouncing it. In fact, I'll just even leave it to the first thing. But I might actually work on this afterwards because this is kind of nice. I would genuinely listen to it. Yeah, are we done? Yeah, I think that's the idea. If you want to work on it for a couple more minutes, cool. I'm gonna listen to what Green Dragon made. I'm kind of also done, cooked, flamboyed, broiled, toasted. I need to go lay down in the shade. Alright, where send? Just send it to me on Discord, honestly. Just DM me. It's probably the easiest. Rather than spending 5 minutes making a form. Send to my Discord DM. In the meantime, I'll play you what I made. I'm curious if you guys will like it. Alright, let's play it up. Or we make a group. I'll just send it to me, Discord. It's fine. Definitely needs a bass. Can you imagine? Yeah, I'm overall pretty happy with how mine turned out. Needs like a old school like why does the preview don't see. Green Dragon, you gonna send me yours or Flip. Okay, bet. Let's download this. Drop it into here. And then ooh, change key. I like it. Let me switch to this. There we go. Alright, let's play this up. This is Hans Claire's Submission. Nah, there's no way. Bro, it's so good! I'm crashing out. The fuck is this, man? You had like 45 minutes. You didn't have any time. How the fuck did you make this? Where? Where does... Explain to me where this happens in your brain. Teehee. Fucking teehee my ass. Give me your computer. Actually, just give me your whole brain. $7. This is super sick. I like that it's kind of a bait though, because it like starts off and you're like... But I mean, it's excellent use of a sample. Absolutely filthy. Unreal. Unreal. We were supposed to use a guitar? You didn't have to. You could do whatever you want, man. I sent the harp into the general Discord server. That was the idea. The idea. Oh, good, bro. What'd you send though? What'd you make though? Send it over. Let's hear it. My brain. Too many tabs of stuff. Oops! He said oops. Unlucky. Bro's first sample flip. Hey, we all gotta learn somehow. We all gotta learn. Yeah, I'm definitely the sample flip. Like rookie in the sense of like I mean I've done plenty of sample flips over the years, but like plenty being like every now and then. This is based off of what I heard from a stream. But are you gonna like send it to me or just gonna keep me waiting? So I also want to go eat something cold. What that's gonna be, I don't know. Y'all got any like cold snacks? Just hold a bit, cause Discord is a bitch. True. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. This is so like. I love the way that goes up to this. The sample is surprisingly super nice to like scan through with the granular thing. Like when you sometimes to the sample when you like have it rush through like playing from different starting points, it sounds like ass. And in this one, because there's so much going on, but they're still individual notes and they're not like gliding. It's like da 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 da. When you scan through it, it sounds really nice, even at a higher speed. Ice cream for real, or just go eat a whole ice cube. That's not a bad idea. Literally only based off of what I heard. Let's go. Whoa! Whoa! What? Ooh. Bro, this is tough. Bro, I'm glad you didn't use that sample. That like, it feels like you got the vibes of the sample without needing the sample itself, which is super cool. I honestly like this bit at the beginning too. It's kind of just stuttery and it's like keeping you in there. But my favorite is this da na 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 na. Super cool. What? Okay, I might finish this later on. I'm proud of this. You should be, bro. This is sick. That's the thing I like about sample flips is like sometimes it just forces you to just do something and not think too hard about it. Now, what usually happens to me is that I still think too hard about it. I end up doing nothing, relatively speaking. And then I have something that's kind of ass at the end. And then I just show it off like I'm like, this is what I made, guys. And then I cry after stream. But I still come back. Exactly. Yep. Yes, sir. All right. I'm figuring you gotta head off. I'm gonna head off. Overall, pretty productive stream. Next week we will actually try to be on the Saturday instead of imagining the Saturday. But yeah, we'll see you guys around. This was fun. I'm gonna maybe work on this. I need to make a second SoundCloud channel for just posting shit like this, because honestly, this type of stuff is fun, and like I'm sure there's like people who'd be interested in like just hearing the random stuff, because I have so much of this stuff that's just like half finished or like cool stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to post it on my main. I mean, I could if I wanted to. We'll see. We'll see. Do we stream Discord DM? Oh yeah, bro, your shit is fire. I'm keeping that. That is pure gas. Pure fucking gas. Alrighty, mate. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye. Have a good week.